And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of Shitfic Showcase. This is gonna be the most loneliest Extus ever.
Yep. So, in the brief instant before the transition between Entropy and Extus, I was hoping that I would get Godzilla and Angry Ass back. As the board appeared, I saw that my wish was half granted. I had Godzilla back, but no Angry Ass.
That's disappointing.
I know. My ass should have been angrier.
Instead it was just mildly disturbed.
Yeah. I would have preferred both, but despite Angry Ass's neat abilities, I would have chosen Godzilla if I had to pick between the two.
Okay, we got a spider, fucking double-headed like dragon, and the T-Rex from Toy Story.
Roar! Extus had two different color temples, white and pink. A pyramid, what looked like some modern buildings, and two other icons I couldn't figure out at the time. The new bosses were Kumonga, Gorosaurus.
Come on, guy!
Come on, guy! You can do it! Gorosaurus and not Ghidorah.
Gorosaurus has floorboards and floor doors. With floor doors?
Okay, come on, guy! Eminem and not Ghidorah. Whom I was dreading to see, let alone fight. With Godzilla back, I was excited again and eager to explore, yet still cautious. I went to the quiz level first, just as before. This time, Face's questions were more random than ever.
More randomer than random?
My favorite Rob Zombie song. More random than random! Yeah. Do elephants breathe? Answer yes. Reaction weird face 2.
It's gonna be all weird faces, it looks like.
Great.
Elephants do breathe. You are wise beyond your years.
Yes. Have you ever been molested by a family member? I delivered that great.
Have you ever been molested by a family member?
Huh? Just put your foot up on the desk, the chair.
Well, we have a job for you.
We want you to molest a family member.
Has this ever happened to you? No, please don't. Well, then we have the product that'll fix you right up.
Yeah. Anyway, answer no. Reaction weird face 6. Oh, yeah, the Cyclopean
Yeah,
response.
clearly. That's how I react when people tell me they've never been molested.
Yeah, I'd lose an eye and...
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for them, but I lose a fucking eye.
Yeah, it's inconvenient, really. Have you ever raped anyone? Answer no. Reaction weird face 8. That bucket is my toofs.
That makes me into Timmy Turner.
I wish you had raped someone.
Is green your favorite color? Answer no. Reaction weird face 10. You fucking clown. Why is it green your favorite color? You think people are going to take you fucking seriously when your favorite color isn't green? Who the hell do you think you are?
What are you, one of those red motherfuckers?
Maybe little orange?
Eh.
Is the computer the pinnacle of modern technology? Answer yes. Reaction weird face number 4.
Well, the computer was apparently invented by Jean-Pierre. Are you a tough guy?
Answer yes. Reaction weird face 12. Are you a bad enough dude to rescue the president? Can you fly? Answer no. Reaction weird face 9.
Can you shoot like a die when you die?
Ninjas can fly. I
Eagles can fly. Crickets can leap.
What the fuck was that from again?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh yeah, Can you sit on your head? Answer yes. Reaction weird face 7. Hey, look.
We can stand on his head too.
Let's stand our heads together.
That's literally the only time you could ever, like, appropriately react with that face.
Yeah.
In the other context, it makes no fucking sense.
Or then, hey, you want to see something that makes no fucking sense? Get a load of that. Do you hate raccoons? No. Reaction, confused. Bar? Bar? Do you feel blame? Answer, no. Reaction, weird face 11.
There is no need for blame.
Do not need to fear the blame. Don't fear the blame. Baby, take my hand. Would you like a new monster? Answer, yes. Reaction, surprised. Oh. Will you miss me? Answer, yes. Reaction, sad.
Alas, poor face.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I don't think I'll miss any of this shit. I was happy that I was getting a new monster, but the last question bothered me. Will you miss me? His face referring to when I finished the game, I thought. Since the revelation of the game's truly otherworldly nature, I wasn't sure what to think of Face or anything else in the game. But something about that last statement gave me a genuine feeling of sadness from Face.
That's because you apparently have, like, an empathy relationship with a video game.
Yeah. It bleeds just like we do.
In bits.
As I was thinking about this, the game had gone back to the board. I had a new monster, but I had no idea who it was supposed to be.
It's Pointy Guy. To the rescue!
Hey, look at that shit. How about that shit over there? Hey, look at that. What the fuck is that?
What is this Illuminati bullshit right here? Or are these, like, Native American teepees?
The sprite had a slight resemblance to Rodin, but the head was totally off. I moved this mysterious newcomer to a white temple icon at the start of a level. When I started a level, this screen appeared with the text, "Find the gem." Presumably instructions for beating the level. No fucking shit!
I would replace the E with a Y. Where are the monsters working out?
At first I was reading that as, "Find thy gem." Like, they need to make it like Old English. That would be cool. It would be badass.
No, I was referring.
I know. Like,
yeah,
like the fucking you go to the gym.
Yeah, can you imagine a T-Rex fucking doing that shit?
I can imagine them attempting to
Fucking doing
just
these.
to pick it up.
Yeah, picking up, fucking doing weights and shit. Either way, just like
They could even reach it.
using the barbell and the dumbbell.
After that, I got my first look at my new playable monster. A hairy, dark blue creature with bat wings and a skull-like face named Solomon.
He's missing his old man cane.
Yeah.
I love the lightsaber there.
Yeah. Fucking Star Wars Godzilla crossover would be sweet.
Fucking sweet, dude.
Yeah. And I also found that my path was blocked by a beam of light and a small pillar with a plate on it. I figured that this beam of light was blocking the exit, so I have to find the gem and drop it on the plate to deactivate the beam.
Dropping plates on your ass, biatch!
That should have been what it said before the level. Was drop some plates on them ass, biatch! If they just let you figure out the rest of it.
Yeah.
How exactly I was going to do that, I didn't know. There wasn't anything in the original game requiring you to find an item to beat a level. I'd have to find out when I obtained the gem. The only direction I had to go was left, so on I proceeded. Solomon was an interesting monster, to say the least. He was capable of both flight and heat beam, both of which proved to be very useful. He also could kick and slash with his wings, but he couldn't duck. Because he was not part duck, alas.
He could not quack like a duck when he fucked.
Or fart on my balls for good luck.
Or take every inch of his butt. Keep reading.
Yeah. The White Temple's music was a vocalizing choir or a video game approximation of such. It's hard to describe, but it had a very holy sound to it. As you can see here,
faces made out of mashed potatoes. We got some, like, eyeball mods.
Skeleton robot.
And we got this, like, fucking mole-faced grabber creature.
Skeleton robot.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before I started running into waves of strange new enemies. They did little to stop me. I ran past some while slashing and didn't take any damage. There was a quote-unquote pause between each wave of enemies after you had killed about 10. There wouldn't be any for about a minute, then the next wave would appear. After 5 minutes, I noticed holes in the floor and ceiling, matching the holy music.
That's why the music is so holy. Also, I
What
love
the
these,
fuck?
like, hatchet monsters here. They look like... You know that old, like, pendulum device that, like, supposed to cut
Some,
you
like,
in half?
Edgar Allan Poe
yeah,
shit.
that Edgar Allan Poe shit. That's what that looks like. It looks like a blade off of one of those.
But made out of, like, a lemur.
Yeah.
Guillotine-mouthed creatures were rapidly flying up and down these crevices, so I had to time my jumps carefully because I didn't know if I'd get another shot at this. Luckily, I managed to get through without a scratch. I'm just lucky, I guess. Yeah, brah.
Just beginner's luck, bro. Yeah.
Even this enemy or boss right here is like, what the fuck?
Seriously, dude, no one cares.
Yeah.
Why are you even fucking making a record of this?
Dude, like, I've got a head on my chest to deal with. What the fuck is your deal?
Have you ever dealt with head chest? We're suffering
so-
an outbreak.
If so, talk to your doctor today. After that, I found myself at the end of the hallway, facing some kind of mini-boss monster. It moved fast and had some kind of projectile that it shot in 4 directions, but I killed it quite easily using Solomon's heat beam. When the battle was over, I had my gem, which was inside the creature's head. I'm just walking on with this shit.
Well, I guess I got everything here that I need to get.
I'm done with my grocery shopping.
Yeah.
I found that I could pick up and hold the gem by walking over to it and holding down B. I made the long trek back to the start, deposited the gem on the plate, which deactivated the beam. Now I'm just gonna walk off into the ether.
I'm just gonna walk on air.
Just stroll. I'm walking on airshine. Woo!
Woo!
I left the stage and was shown what was probably the strangest quirk relating to the Solomon monster. The fucking teeth on that guy. I need a dentist.
Still the best.
1973, still the best. Fucking won some trophy in like a triathlon or what?
I don't know.
Is this a singing contest that he was in?
We have to make this full screen, by the way. So
Yeah.
there's that. Well, anyway, that's a thing that's popular in this creepypasta, actually. People reference that screen a lot.
Every time you complete a stage or defeat a boss with Solomon, this screen appears. I have no idea what still the best 1973 means. Neither the date nor the phrase has any meaning or significance to me that I can think of, and I spent a lot of time thinking about it and putting together this dumbass screenshot that I made when I was probably drunk and or high as shit. And out of ideas for this fucking creepypasta. Anyway, the next level I played was one that I call Bronze Pyramids. I used Godzilla and found that he had been leveled up to 12 since I last played as him in Dementia.
And here we are in the pyramids of
Of landfish.
and ants.
Yes.
Ants and landfish. Doot doot.
You see how 12-iness Godzilla is? In
Yeah,
that
I know,
screenshot?
it says level 12, and
The
then look,
glory,
that's
the
12.
glory of 12.
He's old enough to like this creepypasta.
Yes. The Bronze Pyramids were fairly normal as far as these levels go, but the visuals were quite interesting, almost unusually colorful and lively. The music had a fittingly Egyptian style to it. It was slow and mysterious sounding. I strolled through the level fighting off the various enemies. None were too difficult, although the ants could be a pain if you ran into too many at once. My favorite enemy was this giant reptile I encountered halfway through. His little pterodactyl and yeah, fucking Reptar. But you're Godzilla, so who gives a shit? You're already a giant reptile. At the end of a level, I came to a giant pyramid, and I engaged in yet another mini-boss fight. Although this one was a bit different, because I had to fight 2 of these monsters at the same time. There's him at a big pyramid.
There's him at a big pyramid.
Here's his next vacation photo.
Yeah.
Is that fucking... Oh, it's supposed to be volcanoes.
I guess so.
Those look fucking great. That looks exactly like erupting volcanoes.
Uh-huh.
Totally. That is exactly 100%. Oh, hi, Cell.
Scorpion fetuses.
This is why abortions are a good idea
Yeah.
for all children.
Including us.
Yes. Individually, I could have dealt with them easily, but fighting both of them at once was challenging. But I sped things up by tricking one of the twin beasts into barbecuing his brother by jumping when he uses his flame breath. Ah, you fucker! You idiot! After defeating the twin monsters, I noticed something strange after returning to the board. I was now able to move my monster piece anywhere on the board without limits. Normally, Godzilla could only move 3 spaces each turn, and Mothra could move 5. I wanted to try out Solomon some more, so I moved the piece over to one of the brown pillar-looking icons with colored dots and started the level. And just more weird faces that I had on the back burner.
These are some of the assets I didn't use on the boss monsters, so here you go. They're leveled now.
When I got to the level, I then realized what the level icon represented. Totem poles. I was greeted by 2 of them right at the beginning. The music had a Native American sound to it. It seemed to be using the same instruments as the Entropy Forest. It was noticeably different, but just as foreboding.
That face right there.
I like the red one on the right.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
Looks like the fucking, fucking King Crimson album art.
Yeah, it does. In the court of the Crimson King.
Yep. I walked around for 3 minutes with nothing else in sight besides the totem poles. I didn't realize it until then, but I wasn't expecting another level with nothing alive in it, after all the activity and entropy. Walking by all those multicolored faces, this unnerving level left me feeling like I was being watched. Only about 10 minutes after I started Extus, I was already halfway through. After getting back from the totem pole level...
From the totem pole level.
Yes, after getting back from the totem pole level... From the totem pole level... I tried out one of the TV screens to see how strange they were this time.
Man, she's got a real nice cock head there.
Yeah.
Even though that's a bald eagle. I'm pretty sure.
Bald chicken.
Bald chicken.
The most majestic creature.
She's bald-headed as fuck.
Even more strange than before, apparently. The music for this was the Uranus theme. I switched back to Godzilla to play another level, and this level was quite a surprise. Future! Or just city.
Why
place.
is this a surprise? What?
Godzilla in a fucking area with skyscrapers and like planes and helicopters and shit? With Godzilla? What?
Like, if I didn't know what this game looked like and someone told me to picture a Godzilla side-scroller for the NES, this is exactly what I would picture.
It was a normal city level! Ooh! Oh my god! The colors were gloomy, but even still, this was quite a shock. This was the kind of level I would expect to see in a Godzilla game, as we just discussed. And I was kind of mad that I didn't get to play it earlier. Or, like, in the actual fucking game. I was just pissed about that, so I made a screenshot and be like, damn, why wasn't the game like this? Yeah. The music was the Earth theme.
Fucking up the skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Godzilla.
I found it strange that a level fitting a Godzilla game would show up this late. But there's no point crying over spilt milk, I suppose, if they would have just put it in the game! Originally. Why? Why? Who did this? Who did this game? I moved Solomon over to a grayish-green icon, which turned out to be a giant high-tech laboratory of some sort.
Dee
Lots of mechanical drones in this level, but Solomon cleared through them just like the White Temple enemies. The music was a gritty industrial beat. Was this a fucking Nine Inch Nails shit going on? Fucking Trent Reznor did the music for this shitty ROM hack of Godzilla for the NES. Who knew? You lucky motherfucker. There was also a strange flying cyborg enemy, which was annoying because it would fly away when you jumped to attack it.
Oh, God.
Also of interest were these large stasis tanks holding some kind of monster inside. As you would guess, sometimes the monsters awaken and shatter through the glass. I tried to get past the stasis tanks as fast as possible because the monsters inside proved to be vicious little bastards upon release. The fuck? Be those.
Give me a hug, Daddy!
Mewtwo? Just skinned alive Mewtwo? At the end of a level was an elevator which I used to go down to the bottom of the level where the exit was.
To the bottom of the level, the exit was.
Yeah. Along the way, I was shot at by the security, the drones. I couldn't leave the elevator, so my only defense was the heat beam.
He looks a little uncomfortable.
If y'all made this a little bigger, maybe. And I like the robot pissing on him.
Yeah.
In little driplets. The last level type was a simple thing that I call the Heart Temple for obvious reasons.
Because of those things that very, very vaguely look like hearts if you describe them to somebody that way.
If you were like playing charades.
Hearts don't have eyes, you dick.
Hearts don't have dicks, you eyes. Nothing but a big hallway filled with floating enemies shaped like human hearts. They're incapable of causing you damage, so what you do is run through the level, smashing as many as you can to get all the power-ups. One run through these levels would get the life meter back up to full, and I would greatly appreciate these levels later. The Heart Temple's music reminded me of a circus tune, had an overly cheerful sound to it, which gave a level a really weird feeling. Having seen all the level types, I chose to fight Gorosaurus using Solomon.
That looks so boringly normal.
Yeah.
Fucking Eminem.
Like, is that a actual fucking thing in Godzilla?
It probably is. Most of these are based off of Godzilla.
Yeah, figured.
Like, if it's a completely original creature, he calls it, like, not whatever the hell it is.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be.
Yeah.
At that
Well,
point.
I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
Whoever created Godzilla, and then you did that? Come on. Like I said, like, we did all these other crazy monsters. Let's just have one. Just a dinosaur.
I need to take a shit.